Is Madame at home?
She said she'd be back shortly.
Oh.
This way.
Mademoiselle's in here.
Thank you. My respects, young lady. Not at the swimming pool today? Water too cold? No, cold water is good. It refreshes both the body and the mind. I take 2 cold baths a day. I'm sure you think I'm joking. I can assure you I'm much younger than you think.
Mother knows about you. She'll be back in a tick.
Thank you. Please don't be influenced by that young lady's bad manners, Joey.
Sorry.
My dear lady! I'm you're so busy. I suppose you've been with your many committee meetings. This is Joey, whom you've so generously invited into your house. Joey, say how do you do to the
lady. How old is this boy?
Just 18. He seems old because he has some affectations, but underneath there is a heart of gold.
I see, but... well, surely, Professor, you must...
He is a bit of a poser, but he'll grow out of it.
But one thing I can't stand is an old young man, blasé already. I'm sure he doesn't do any sport.
Well, he does play soccer.
I can't stomach any kind of artificiality. Look how natural and unaffected my daughter is. Oh, please.
Thank you.
Please sit down. Proper little show-off. Can't stop posing. Look at him.
I couldn't move. Any change of position would be interpreted as another pose.
Zoo, what are you looking at?
He's been listening the whole time. He's heard every word you said.
Oh, you see, she's so very sensitive about loyalty, being so natural and open herself. Oh.
You see how her pretty little eyes have clouded over.
She doesn't have pretty little eyes, just eyes like anybody else. Zoo, stop playing with your eyes.
Oh! She kicked him. Did you see that? She kicked him.
Keep your feet still, Zoo.
Why are you so silent, Joey? Why don't you speak up for yourself? Are you angry with the young lady?
Of course he's angry.
Oh, no! You mustn't hold it against my daughter. You shouldn't be so touchy. Zoo's going to apologize, of course. But, you know, young man, you are a little bit of a poser. Try to show me a little bit more life, bum, 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 like Zoo and I, bum, bum, bum.
I can see from that point of view it will do him good. Cheer up, Joey, don't cry. I'll pop into school from time to time, see how you're getting on.
This way, please. Bathroom down the hall. Breakfast at 6, dinner at 7. No, dinner at 6, breakfast at 7. Are you working? Work, good. Yes. Breakfast at 7, dinner at 6, and, this is your room. And, I'm late.
My head was buzzing. I was suddenly alone. Well, not completely. There was the schoolgirl, of course. I was completely alone with the schoolgirl. All at once, I felt an uncontrollable urge to reveal my true colors. But what colors were they? Those of a 30-year-old?
7 and a bit. Well, me, you, Polly. Yes. You coming, okay? Oh. No, I can't dance. Bad leg. Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah. Brilliant. Yes. No, I can't tell you now. No. Well, I'll tell you later, okay? No. A moment, please. You want to use the phone? Yes. Young man. Oh, all right. Okay. I'm going to see you, okay? See you later. Okay. Bye-bye. Cheers. Clown.
I felt so sure I was winning her over with my unaffected naturalness. I couldn't give up now. Honor was at stake. She'd called me a clown. So that's what I'd be. Yes, then everything I'd done before would seem like deliberate clowning, which meant I'd be making fun of her and not the other way around.
All units of the Home Guard will be prepared if, in case of war, Hitler may decide to use chemical weapons. It is known that German factories are producing poison gas.
We interrupt our program to make a brief announcement for the armed forces. Chicken 2. Mother, your washing is on the line. Repeat, on the line. Weasel has gone down the trousers. The fiddler has broken his G-string.
Who are you?
The D-string.
What are you doing here?
Her sniffing was a tactical mistake. It meant she had joined in the game.
You're supposed to knock.
My, abject apologies.
You've got no manners.
Your humble servant throws himself at your feet. Ah! No, no, no. No, no, no. No. Very modern schoolgirl.
What is it you want?
Hold it, villain. But what's wrong with your face? Ah, I'm sure that it's Mademoiselle who did it. Your arbitration is required in the graveyard. Come, it may already be too late, Mademoiselle. I destroyed that face of his via the eardrums. But he wants revenge. He insisted it had to be here.
Oh, no.
Yes. He went too far this time.
See, the ultimate face is the one you die with.
Have a worker's lunch. Vodka and sausage. No sausage.
I want to be free! Oh!
Free? Of your face? Impossible!
Free of the modern schoolgirl. Oh, Yinters, you don't understand. You know, I'm 30 years old.
30 years old. Your mind is weakening. You're drunk. Corda, that tart you're about to have your evil way with.
You were speaking of someone I
I
like.
saw Corda with her. He's like she is, modern, up to the minute. He's after her. You've no chance with her. Have a drink. Oh. You think that I'm free? Oh. my face is turned to a dish rag, and I'm still haunted. That maid of yours. She's got a brother who's a farmhand. Oh yes, or so she says.
The faces Mientras had made during the duel had stuck, and the more grotesque he became, the more did he indulge in his stable lad dream. As for Zoo, she engulfed my soul completely.
Zoo? Who was that boy who walked you home? Now, if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to.
I don't know.
You don't know?
He just picked me up in the street.
Picked you up?
And what of it? He simply picked her up in the street. Marvelous. Well, you'll probably have a date with him, won't you, Zoo? Or perhaps you intend to go away for the weekend. Go hiking. Then spend the long romantic night in the open air. Oh,
All right, Mother, all right.
there's nothing wrong with it. Oh. Aren't I right, Victor?
Of course, Sugar. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to have a love child, Zoo, just go right ahead. The cult of virginity is dead.
Mama? Mama?
Victor?
I'm so sorry. I beg your pardon.
Victor! You really surprise me.
I couldn't help it, I'm sorry.
Mama?
You mind your own business.
Drop it, Mother.
Just, I remembered something, that's all.
Young man! Why are you putting all that rubbish in your fruit compote?
It's just because I don't care anymore.
It's an act. Just an act. Stop eating! Stop eating! I forbid it! Stop it, stop it. It's just an act. Just an act. Zoo!
Sue! Here! Put this in your mouth and keep it there for tonight. I'll make it worth your while.
Mother, I'm off now.
Take care, Zoo.
This schoolgirl was the secret erotic fantasy of mature men, immature boys, non-entities, and pillars of society, all claiming to have a modern boy imprisoned inside them, trying to get out. Pimco. So even Pimco was not immune to the charms of the modern schoolgirl, and doubtless I had been installed here to further his cause. My suspicions were confirmed. Corder had seen her in the street and later threw the paper dart with his address. Laconic, direct, seductive. He was modern, a youth of today. She and he fitted like a glove. How could I spoil it? Tonight, at midnight. Knock at my window. I'll open it. And the same again for Corder.
England and France guarantee Hitler will never attack Poland.
Professor Pimco?
Yes?
Here's a letter for you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, Victor.
Sue! Is that you?
What is it? What is it you want?
Let me in.
To do what?
As if you didn't know. Open up! You want it too.
Come in.
I prayed for Pimco to rescue me. If he let me down now, I was done for. I would never be free of the savage charm of the modern schoolgirl. She was suffocating me, strangling me. Sue! Someone's there!
In there.
Sue! Sue! My little schoolgirl. I hope nobody can see us. How dare you, so young, girl, so rude to me. The difference between our ages and positions, is that what first so excited you?
What are you doing here?
There is someone here. Help! Burglars!
Hide! In the wardrobe.
Oh, my God.
Victor, why have you locked the door? Victor! I need you to unlock this door immediately. Victor! Marion! Someone tell me what is
What's the
going
matter?
on. Victor!
They're mine.
Call the police immediately. Zoo! Zoo, darling! Are you all right?
My name is Corda.
Zoo! Zoo! Zoo, your mother understands. It's all
Young pleasure.
I'm Joseph.
Marion!
Hello, Joseph.
Please, come this way.
Victor, Victor, if you don't unlock the
Zoo.
door, I get very angry. What? Look, I can hear voices. Look, who the devil is out there?
I demand to know this instant what you think you are doing here.
Audrey,
Kind lady and gentlemen, can you spare some loose change?
Officer! Officer! Is that the police?
God bless you, sir.
Sorry, but I am the father after all, aren't I? I'll ask you once more. Why and for what purpose are the two of you in my daughter's bedroom? What's the meaning of this? Don't cry, baby. Don't cry.
Professor Pimco merely came into the garden to relieve himself.
that's right, that's right. It was a necessary act of nature. I mistook the house in coming into the garden, and when I saw Miss Zoo, who saw me, so I pretended I was on a visit, and then a quid pro quo. You see, a quid pro quo.
Professor Pimco! I can hear your voice. Oh, for heaven's sake, Professor, you're an intellectual. Take charge of the situation.
Daddy!
I'm not doing it!
Let me out!
Jerry, is that you?
Wait. The meaning of this? What is going on? Just a Professor I ask you as a matter of honor to tell me what's going on.
To the suburbs, in the fields. That's where we'll find the perfect farmhand.
Yintus, do you think I give a shit about your farmhand?